Hunters! Boy, oh boy, do I have a good one for you. Who says hunters don't like to be in the thick of battle? We've been tanks, we've been the Flamestalker, but now, today, my fellow hunters, you will become the Phantom Falcon. I make the best names, I know. So this build is all about getting in, going invisible, and getting insane damage buffs using a brand new exotic and an exotic that recently got a buff. I'm talking massive damage buffs, well of life healing, invisibility, volatile rounds, every single void debuff you can imagine, up to 2 times damage boost on your weapons. It's insane. Let's get into it. So we have 2 exotics here working in tandem. The first is the brand new Hunter exotic chess piece, the Gyrfalcon's Hauberk, however you say it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this thing is awesome. Basically, whenever you come out of invisibility, all your weapons get a massive damage boost. We're talking about 25% here. Then we're pairing it with the Vow of the Disciple Raid Exotic Pulse Rifle Collective Obligation. This allows you to store void debuffs and then shoot them back at your enemies. And when combined with our Hunter aspects and fragments, we're going to be invisible all the time. We're going to be getting Font of Might damage boost on all of our void weapons, and we're going to be able to keep the cycle of debuffs, invisibility, and extra damage going near infinitely. So not only are you an ad killing machine, but you are guaranteed to be at the top of the DPS charts when you combine these buffs during long damage phase with something like a linear fusion rifle such as the Taipan, which is new this season. You can craft it with perfect roll. You will be the king of DPS with this build. So let's talk about our aspects and fragments. For our fragments, we have Trapper's Ambush, which is going to give us access to Quickfall. This is a quick and easy way for us to not only go invisible, but we can also apply Weaken to our enemies. We also have Stylish Executioner, which is going to cause us to gain True Sight and go invisible whenever we kill a void debuff target. You see how often we're going invisible here? But that's not it. For the aspects, we have Echo of Undermining. This causes our void grenades to weaken targets, and Echo of Instability, which causes us to gain volatile rounds whenever we kill an enemy with a void grenade. And then to top it all off, we have Echo of Starvation, which is going to give us Devour whenever we pick up an Orb of Power. But then we're pairing it with some awesome Elemental Well mods. We have Reaping Wellmaker, a must-have for any Void build. You dodge, you get a weapon kill, you get a Void Elemental Well. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. We're pairing that with Font of Might for additional Void weapon damage on top of the damage boost that we're going to be getting from the Gyrfalcon, Hauberk, whatever it's called. On top of the damage boost we're getting from our exotic. Or if you feel like you don't need that, you can go Well of Tenacity here. I tried it out. It works great in things like legendary lost sectors or higher in-game activity if you just want that little bit of extra survivability. But I don't think you'll need it because we're also using some solar wells here. We have Explosive Wellmaker, which is going to give us a solar well whenever we get an explosion kill. This pairs great with scatter grenades. You throw it into a group of enemies, you're almost guaranteed a solar elemental well. We have Seeking Wells to bring that right to us, and then we're pairing it with Well of Life, which is going to give us solar healing. So we go invisible, we get a damage boost, we dodge, we get a kill, we get a void damage boost. That stacks on top of the damage boost that we got from the Gyrfalcon Hauberk thing exotic. And then we throw a grenade at some enemies, and now we're tossing out volatile rounds. They're exploding, creating solar wells, creating more void wells, because all the while we're dodging. We don't ever stop dodging. We're hunters. We dodge like crazy, right? Now we're going invisible, and meanwhile our collective obligation is getting charged with Void Leech. If we find ourselves without an ability, if we find ourselves in front of an enemy who isn't debuffed already, we click that bad boy on, and now we're slinging Weakening. We're slinging volatile rounds at it. If we're rocking Suppressor Nades, we're slinging Suppressor at it. We're taking out champions, we're taking out knights, we're taking out witches, we're taking out anything that stands in front of us. This build is awesome, and this isn't even us using our heavy weapon. We still got the Taipan in the back. If some boss is dumb enough to sit still in front of us and let us hit his crit spot, we got all these buffs. We are going to annihilate it because we got this perfectly rolled triple tap firing line Focus Fury, whatever you decided to put on your Taipan in the back. We are annihilating these enemies. Hunters, you gotta try it. You go invisible, you kill an enemy, you get a buff for going invisible, and then you just keep the cycle rolling. But that's it for me, and that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about it, and until next time, peace out.